Good day, guys. It's God's power, and I want to share my dream. I was to share it a long time before now, but I think I'm ready to share it. Okay, so this is where it started. I believe God was trying to show me where He took me from to where I am now and to where He's taking me to. I believe it's about the 104,000. You know why I said it's about the 104,000 at the end of it. So, okay, sorry. Please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button um, if you're viewing this for the first time. Okay, so this is how it goes. It was as though my father had come home, not my father like father. I knew it was father because it's not his face, and it was someone who was powerful, wealthy, and stuff like that. So he came home with this huge jeep or something like that. He came home. Okay, let me just call it jeep. So he was wealthy. So he came home with it, and I was hiding at first. Um, but then I was like, let me just go greet him. So I came out, and when I came out, he held my hand and just started um, showering this love on me, treating me as a child. But it was awkward because I was like, I was felt like I'm not a child anymore. I'm no longer a child. You get that kind of stuff, and people were just watching. So I was like, I felt this. He almost lifted me up. Okay, so it passed that. Then he took me to this place, and I saw myself. I believe it was school, it was the university. He took me to this place, and I was trying to solve a problem. Um, I couldn't. I believe it was math, so I couldn't. I was struggling, but he looked at me and he gave me this look like it doesn't matter. You get that kind of stuff. He gave me that type of look like it doesn't matter. So he took me out from there and gave me money. He gave me this currency. I was to get something with it. I didn't see many more. You get, so I started going with this currency. I believe like the first time he gave me currency, I took it for the anointing. I believe it was the anointing because the first time I was given foreign currency, after that period, I started encountering so many things I like the power of God and stuff like that. If you check my videos, you see some of the. There's a video uploaded about the miracle, something like that. Just watch it. So so um, so I so when he left me, I went to the store. I went to the store to get something with what he gave me. So he uses things that I would understand, like I would be able to interpret. So I interpret store as the church, I interpret the market as the world. Like storehouse, get that kind of stuff. So I went to the store. I went to the store. I wanted to get something, so I got what I wanted to get was actually gala, but there was no gala. So the only thing that was in that store that I could get was milk power. So what I actually got with the money, with the currency he gave me, was actually the milk of the word and power. You get, so where I am now, you get, gotten the word power. Okay, so after that he okay, will you help me? Okay, so after that, when I okay during the storekeeper, the people that the storekeeper was telling me something about heaven. But when I woke up, I didn't remember anything she told me about. She was telling me something about heaven. The little girl was actually at the store as well. She was also saying something about heaven, but I couldn't remember. And so I left the store. So when I left the store, I saw this old lady, blind, half blind, almost blind old lady. I believe she represented the unbelievers. You get the blind, the veil over the eyes, and their state. So she handed me over fishes, dry fishes. You get that I should take it home. I was like, I looked at it and I didn't want to take it home because of I was like, oh, my mom let me take this kind of like from a stranger, and she's an old woman, she's blind and stuff like that. So I refused taking it, and but there were people behind me. The people behind me all through this one. So then there was a man standing beside her, and then she asked this man. She turned and looked at the man and asked him, "Is he the one? Is he the one?" So the man looked at me and told me, if I get to this bank, if I get to the bank, that I'm going to see this rainbow. The bank probably meant prayers, like stored up prayers or something like that. And the rainbow, I got the meaning of the rainbow by later on. It was actually the coming of Christ. Someone posted something, so God knew I was going to click on that video, so that's why I used that rainbow. So the rainbow means the coming of Christ. He said if I get to the bank, If I get to the bank, I'm going to see this cloud, this rainbow. Yes, that was the word he used. This rainbow. So immediately then, when he said, if I see this rainbow, and then he answered the woman, he told the woman, the old lady, the blind lady, that I am the one. So when he said it, instantly I just became bright. Like there was this glory, power. I felt I was changed. Like I felt so much power. You know when you drug someone with cocaine. Like I was really high. I could see the light. I could see the glory. I became light. I became like I can't describe it to you. I felt it. I felt it so strongly. I became so powerful, so brilliant, so radiant. Like I felt so powerful, so fearless. Like and there was this multi there was just people behind me. So then the lady that was blind, she couldn't ignore the light. Although she was blind, she couldn't ignore because the light was so strong that it kept on like pushing and pushing. I know when the anointing comes, someone just but the light just it was just there all over me. I felt glory, not just like I felt glory, I felt power, I felt fearless. That was what I felt. So I started going. So I passed the old lady, but this time with light all over me, and so I believe it was actually the prayer after the prayer, the start of prayers. I don't know. Then the coming of Christ. So once I say the coming of Christ, I believe that's when it's going to happen. I believe that's what's going to happen when I believe that's when it's going to happen to the 144,000 when during the rapture. There's the coming of Christ when we see the internal covenant. You get. I believe there's going to be that increase, that change, that okay, so that is just it. And so as I was going, I saw these poppies, these white poppies. They were looking so, they were looking um, they were looking cute, but they were also looking ferocious, like aggressive. Like they were looking powerful, but they were also poppies. You get. So they were running towards us, towards our direction. So I was like, normally I'm supposed to be afraid. You get, but I was just too high in power or with power. I was so high with I was fearless. Like they just ran, and when they came, instead of like attacking, they were like playing and stuff like that. So they were playing throughout the part where I was walking, and there was this gate. I was supposed to cross the gate or something like that. So that was the dream I had. And thank you for listening. Please hit the subscribe button, and God bless you.